the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. Yes. So it's going to be, different ministries wherein we have departments, agencies of government, under them. And today we started with the Ministry of Transportation, and don't forget that the letter T,
and the things,
the traffic management and transportation.
Absolutely.
Yes, and it's very, very essential. And I'd like to tell our people, our listeners, that this is going to be even more than a month. It's about 40 days, and we're just starting. And it's today, so they should just take glued, and listen to us back. And so, the commissioner is Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiyemi. That's the Commissioner for Transportation in Lagos State. And before I go ahead, don't forget that the theme is Greater Lagos journey, strong, steady, and sure. So, and he talked about traffic management interventions that they have done under this administration. This includes junctions, planning, corridors, to enforce proper use of road carriageway, then pedestrian walkways, parks and garages to reduce travel time for pedestrians to walk safely, to avoid conflicts, on the road. If there are no pedestrian bridges, there will be conflicts sometimes between motorists and pedestrians, and generally to improve the safety of lives and properties of residents. And don't forget that under this ministry we have different agencies like LASMA, that's the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority. We have LAMATA, Lagos Area Metropolitan Transport Authority. We have MVAA, about Motor Vehicle Administration. We have Black Ferry. We have LASWA, that's the regulatory authority for anything waterways transportation. Yes. Then we have LASDRI, the train drivers. They certify them professional drivers to ensure that Lagos State remains safe for everybody at every point in time. And we also have LASPA, Lagos State Parking Authority. We have LSBSL, that's the Lagos State Bus Services Limited. And we have the Lagos State Number Plate Production Authority. So those are the agencies. So because of time, we'll quickly pick some of these points. Then he talked about the 49 junction, improvements they have done, which are completed. And he talked about 6 that are ongoing right now. He talked about 5 at concept stage for improvement. The commissioner also, took us back to the intelligent traffic signal lights for management, and control of traffic.
Yes.
And he quickly told us about Amadu Bello Way, where people can see them by Adeola Akindele and Bode Thomas, Babs Zanima Shaun in Surulere. And there's one that is going to be fixed, but they have removed the roundabout. Presently, there's no roundabout there. That's Iju Road. That's by Hospital Roundabout. So there's going to be another traffic signal light,
just like we have at Allen.
Exactly, to improve traffic situation in the access. Then the provision of alternative power supply, solar for traffic lights. He talked about the one from Law School to Sandfield. Then he talked about the Green Line. I know a lot of people, will be expecting that, especially after the success recorded with the blue and the red line. And he said construction work will commence this year. That's before the end of the year. So people should expect that on that rail project, which is about 68 kilometers, that's from Marina to Lekki access. So, the idea is to connect Lagos through the waterways, the rail, and the roads. And he talked about the Lagos State Transport Policy, which was launched in May 2024, which is now at implementation phase. So it's still about the developmental plans, by this administration for Lagosians. Then let's quickly move to the Blue Line. Acquisition of 3 brand new rolling stocks for the Blue Line. That one is already in existence and is operational. And that's from, Marina to Mile 2. You understand? And it has transported over 2 million passengers till date as we speak. So that's a huge one from Lagos State. And the phase 2, the construction has started. That one is going to be from Mile 2 to Kokomaiko. And, that one is expected to also carry about 500,000 passengers every day.
Wow.
So, I can go on and on and on and like that. The red line is still there. That one is about 7 kilometers railroad from, Marina to Agbado. So that one is operational and it's also carrying passengers with 5 stations, at Wingbu, Yaba, Mushin, then Oshodi, Keja, Agege, Uju, and Agbado.
Yes.
Then we also, talked about the achievements through the Lagos State Bus Services Limited, which has moved, over 60,000 passengers from 2019 till date, and it currently moves over 42,262 passengers daily, with an average of 1,000 bus trips per day. And we can go on. There are a lot to say. Also, the LASMA too, they have contributed very well to traffic management and control.
Yes.
And so, for improvement, they have done human capacity development. They have trained over 800 personnel. That's for LASMA. And also, there's this thing about the automatic number plate, recognition cameras that are all over. It has detected over 470,000 traffic violations so far. So this is not about somebody just, harassing you on the road. It's about you doing the right thing, because he emphasized that. Because we need total compliance on the roads. People should adhere to rules and regulations for safety. The government is not about making money, but about ensuring that people do the right thing on the roads. Then let's go to water transportation quickly. We have the LASWA. LASWA is the regulatory body for anything
waterways.
Water transportation. Yes. And it said 15 locally built omnibus ferries have been launched and are in operation, with the Ijegwa terminal that is now open. And also the Omieko project. This is in partnership with the French Development Agency. And this will deliver 25 terminals and 78 electric ferries. Over 280,000 passengers have also used ferry services in the past year, and 12 boats have been upgraded to meet safety standards. And I can go on and on and on. And don't forget that we have the carry cards too, that people use as means of transportation. And it's also like that on the BRTs and the one at the BRTs and every other means
the
of
train service.
Yes, train services. Then he also talked about daily increase of ferry passengers now. From 2024, it used to be 1,200, but now it is 1,500 in 2025. They're just trying to encourage people. Maybe we should just listen to the commissioner's voice for a while.
All right.
Lagos transportation landscape, the commitment extends beyond the options of roads, rails, and water transport, but to overall quality of life for Lagosians. His vision for Lagos transportation is a journey towards integration of all modes, affordability, efficiency, sustainability, and innovation. The strides made in the past years, coupled with the ongoing projects, depicts a commitment to recreating a city where commuting is seamless and the environment thrives.
You can get to hear the commission. You heard him right.
Yeah.
Talking about a city where they need commitments from people to ensure that we have a smart city, we have a city that works, we have a city that people have the peace of mind, and we have a city that is okay for people to come around in terms of tourism, in terms of entertainment and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then Lagos, he emphasized that everybody, every road users, motorists, people on the roads must adhere to all the roads and regulations for Lagos to work well. And I can just go on and on. And let me quickly chip this in too, because the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, was also there earlier. He opened the Ministerial 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing.
Yes.
Noting that it's always organized to showcase the achievements and the activities of the
Lagos State Government. All right, then, Lagos. I have been speaking with our correspondent, Adeola Akindele, who was very much on ground at the Ministerial Press Briefing, which started earlier today with the Transportation Ministry, kick-starting the annual event, stating categorically the achievement of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration. I must say a very big thank you to you, Adeola.
And let me quickly say that it will continue tomorrow. And that's with the Ministry of Health.
Oh, amazing.
It's about our health.
Amazing.
We want to be okay, we want to be health-wise, so that we can continue to do our work. Thank you, Taiwo.
All right, then, thank you so much, Adeola. So that's about, much, I would call it a scorecard, right, of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration. I mean, there are no better ways to actually state that this government is doing everything it can, in the best possible ways to ensure that we live in a saner Lagos, we live in a cleaner Lagos, we live in that 21st century Lagos that
the city that works.
Yes, the city that works for all.
All-inclusive.
All-inclusive that we look forward to. So, the responsibility is yours and ours to ensure that the Lagos dream of yours is achievable. Right? Do your best. We play a part, and together we can achieve that greater Lagos. Thank you so much once again, Adeola.
Thank you, Taiwo. Thank you, Lagos.